Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. It's been a hot minute since I got the items that I'm going to show off today, but I need to put them away. They need to go out of the front room and to be put away. And this is what I got for Christmas. Yes, I know, it's in the final days of March 2026, but this is what I got for Christmas of December of 2025. And I thought, okay, since I need to put it away, I might as well just make a video. So this is what I am going to do. So the first thing I'm going to show you is stuff that I bought for myself. Because why not, right? All right, modern woman, I can do anything. This is a bit of an unusual coloring book, and I really want to get back into coloring. I keep saying that, and then I need to clear off the desk so I can actually do it. But this is a Love is Like a Rainbow, Just Add Water, a magical paper painting book of loving affirmations. Paintbrush is included. So we can see the paintbrush is attached right there. And you just add water. So let's see if I can get this folded so you can see this a little bit better. The paint is built in to each photograph, or each picture I should say, and you just add water and the color comes out. So this is one of those times where you don't want to have to think, because I will overthink colors to the point of madness. I want everything to be perfectly colored, to be within the lines, etc., etc. And so this is a Christmas gift to myself when I just don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about what color plays against the other, what opposite on the color chart, etc. You just have clean water and a paintbrush and you paint. So I thought that was rather unique. I hadn't seen that before. This was from Amazon. The other item that I bought for myself.
Hi.
Hi, I'm recording.
Okay, good boy.
Thank you. That's okay. Hashtag apartment living. Okay. So the next thing I bought for myself was on Temu, and it was on a massive discount. And I had been eyeballing these particular items for quite some time. It came down to a massive sale. So if I remember correctly, it cost me about $25 when the usual price, the retail price for these was something like 120 or something like that. But they are just about every single version of the Languo gel pens, and yeah, Morandi, the Langu Morandi style gel pens. And I have I think every single one. They may not have the names of what each color pack is like, but as you can see, they're very vibrant colors. We've got pastels. Does it say what it's cherry pack? No, everything of course is in Chinese, but they did have names for every single pack. We've got, as you can see, gradient colors in each one, and I just love that. I like to keep them in their packs. This one's called Colorful Black. And you can see it is the darker tones. This one's called Highlight, and you've got gold, silver, and white. The next one is called Dopamine, because you've got those highlighter type neon colors. The next one actually has, it's called Paper Style, and it's pinks and purples. We have Lipstick Reds, a series of reds. We have Green Style, because of course it's all green. We have the reddish yellow versions that go from brown to orange to yellow. This one is Color of Skin. That pretty much might be self-explanatory, maybe. Next one is Warm Yellow series. The next is Maillard, M-A-I, Mail Bard. I don't know. See if you can understand that, but they're these colors, sort of beigey. The next is Sweet Pink. After that is just, again, it just says Morandi, and it's got another series of colors. The next is another highlight, so maybe it did have multiple ones. Maybe it's different from the highlight. Let me see. Does it say? No, that one's different highlight. No. Okay. It just uses the same words, but the neon colors maybe. Okay. And the last one just again says Morandi. It's those colors. So there's, I think, 120 pens, and I seriously got them for $25 when they were advertising anywhere from $80 to $120. I waited till I got almost the full set. There may be some that are missing, but this is something that I really wanted because, again, I wanted to get back into coloring for relaxation, coloring to do something on my channel, etc., etc., etc. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, something like that. So those were the things that I bought myself. Now, the things that my best friend, Larry, gave me, and I've got a couple of different best friends, but the best friend, male best friend, his name is Larry, and so he bought the following for Christmas: soup molds. I know it's strange, but we always, he and I specifically, always look on each other's Amazon wish list, and we kind of craft some of the wish lists because we know we're going to each look at it. So I'm not gonna, he knows I'm not gonna buy him the entire, you know, albums of every Beatle album ever made. I'm not spending hundreds of dollars on that. No. So I try and make everything reasonable. No, I've already got some of these in use, and these are freezer food stackable design, and I think I've got 3 in the freezer, and then there's this one. So this is a soup mold. The lid comes off, and it does have measurings of 1 cup, 1.5, and 2 cups. So if you've made way too much crock pot food, way too much soup, or you want to save it for another time, you can freeze it in this flat, and then you can take it out and then put it in freezer bags if you wanted, so you can keep reutilizing these. I just kept them. I think I made a huge crock pot meal, and I've got 3 of these filled to the brim, and each one holds like 2 cups. And so that would be enough for that and like a salad for each of us to have for dinner. So we've got, you know, 3 full meals in a freezer with this. I didn't take them out of the containers to put them in bags, but that's another way to utilize them. They have some that come in smaller batches that only have like 1 cup at a time that you could put soup in, etc. So whatever, you know, your imagination is. So I did ask for that, and he gave me that. And he also knows I've been sorry for the crackling, a My Melody fan since I was a small girl. And my best friend Larry has known me. We started dating in high school when I was 17 and he was 16, and we dated for 4.5, almost 5 years. So he knows that out of all the Sanrio characters, my favorite is My Melody. She's a little bunny. This is one of Hello Kitty's dearest friends, but she also turns inside out to do this little face. So it's one of those changeable, reversible plushies. So she's got her eyes closed like this, and then you flip her upside down, and she gets eyes wide open. So I just thought this was absolutely stinking cute. This is a Sanrio. Oh, she's scented. Oh, it smells like cotton candy, or a cupcake. Oh my gosh, I did not know that. I did not know that. I knew it was plushy. Yeah. It smells like, not quite like buttercream, but very close. Oh, that's why she's got sprinkles. She's a little cupcake. Short and stout, here is her, no, wrong one. But she's a little cupcake. She's got her sprinkles all over her. She's got her little little bunny tail, white tail. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. So bunny tail on both ends, I guess. So yeah, so she's here. She's just asleep. No sprinkles on this one. So this one is a Tea Turtle brand, reversible plushies, Hello Kitty and Friends, My Melody, Flip Me Inside Out, scented perfume. I love this. I love this. This, and again, this is something that he picked up from my wish list. This was something I wanted. I love My Melody. I've been sort of collecting. I've collected some of theirs since it's her 50th birthday anniversary, and I think it's Kuromi's 30th this past year. It's been around for 50 years, and I'm 61, so she's been with me most of my life. So I love that. I love that for sure. The last item BFF Larry got me was another coloring book. And this one's actually hardbound and spiral, so it opens flat. Discover the magic in every butterfly. So we've got this. Let's see if I can do this. It folds all the way like that. Let's give you an idea of... They're fairly detailed, so this one is one that I might obsess a little bit about coloration, getting the perfect colors, coloring inside the lines. Yeah, I'm that girl. So, but it was one of the ones that I wanted on my wish list. I do love butterflies, I really, really do. So I thought they were very, very pretty. As a left-hander, it might cause a little bit of problem because of the spiral bound, because I am left-handed, but it does lie flat. So I thought that was pretty good. Each is blank on the back side, so you don't have to worry as much about bleeding colors. So you could probably use it for both watercolors and gel pens, paint pens, crayons. You'd have to have a little bit more finer touch, and colored pencils. So that was my third gift from my BFF, my male BFF, Larry. Now, what did my guy get me? What did Scotty get me? So we each decided to choose stuff it is for the other. So he wanted a whole bunch of gaming stuff off of eBay, so he got exactly what he wanted. I wanted stuff from Grabie. So we've got the Grabie pack here. We've got Grabie for joy for all. And again, it's along with that artistic theme. They had a series of pens and coloring book sets. It is a set of 5. So you get a coloring book in here. There's a little one in here. That's how small it is. And a set of 5 pens. So this is bright, bold and bright coloring kit. Color your summer. So we've got that. Let's see if I can open it without ripping anything. Hopefully. Will slip open. Okay, so we've got a little coloring book, Color Your Summer. So this isn't supposed to be something that is tedious, or of course I don't have the scissors with me. Yes, I do. This is supposed to be relaxing. Now there are only 10 pages per this little book and 12 pens. So this is not open. There we go. I thought at first when I got them, I thought, oh my gosh, did I not get the coloring books? All I see is the pens. These pens are so tiny. And they're very thick. So we've got a couple of black pages back here, but since these are gel pens, they're supposed to perform wonderfully. So we've got, flamingo. There we go. So there's just little pages of summer. It's supposed to be down, dirty, easy. Don't think about it. Don't think too hard, because I can get caught up in the minutia of coloring. I've done that with my jewelry making before too, where I have taken so much time plotting the colors and the design that by the time I'm done with the design and haven't even started making something, I'm exhausted. It can be exhausting being me. So these are the type of little coloring books, just about 10 pages, 2 of which come in black and white versus white and black. And then a series of corresponding colors for that coloring book. So I also have Color Your Essential Joy. again with the corresponding colors, and then the book is, you can barely see it right there in the back with, it's hard to see, the 10 little sheets that are there. We have a Color Your Ocean with ocean colors. Again, you can see the 10 little, they always come with 2 that are on black paper. We have Color Your Forest. I don't know if you can see those. Again, they're simple. They're very simple drawings. And then the last one was Color Your Sugar Rush, which I'm looking forward to because I think it's more kawaii type food oriented. Let's see if we can see that. See the little kawaii faces on there? Yes. So that's probably the one I really want to start with first. So this was not an inexpensive package. I did have a discount code on it that made it a little bit less expensive, but it was still expensive. So we had each allotted X amount of dollars for each other's Christmas gifts, and we got exactly what we wanted. There was no surprises, there was no wrapping, there was no, but we each got what we wanted. And these have just been hanging out in the front room. He's been using his Christmas gifts ever since. So he's been going through all of his video games. I don't know if there was a Fallout Las Vegas, etc., etc. I don't know, can't remember the other names. They're all sort of, apocalyptic doom and gloom, a couple of maybe, gangster car things. I don't know what, I don't pay attention, but he's happy with them, and that's the only thing that mattered to me, is that he got exactly what he wanted, because I want what I want when I want it. I may not want much, and I'm trying to make sure that everyone around me has exactly what they need, exactly what they want, before I generally think about myself and what I want. But in this particular case, I want what I want, what I wanted, and I wanted these. So that's it. That's what I got for Christmas. Now I can put them all away and go from there. So that's it. Yeah, just like I said, he was out earlier today. He came home, surprise. Usually when my door is closed, I'm just hanging out in here. He had no idea I was filming. So that was my guy coming home from the No Kings rally. So proud of him for standing up for what we believe in. So yay. So that's it, everyone. Thank you so much for visiting with me today. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for your support, your love, and your friendship. Please give me a thumbs up for positivity on this video. Please take good care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you around the net. Bye.